All right. Hey, good evening. Welcome to episode 8 of Verified Titos PH, episode 8. And my name is Neil. Joining me tonight are the other two Titos of this stream, Tito Patrick and Tito Rav. Good evening, guys.
Good
Good
evening.
evening,
Tito
Tito
in
Neo.
training. Tito Neil, bagong tabas.
Uh, sakto, I got a haircut right before the storm. My hair was starting to bother me, so, I thought I'd get a haircut.
Mm,
And then the
yeah.
storm happened. I hope it had nothing to do with my haircut.
oh,
Oh, oh,
uh,
that was a storm, ha? Kumusta kayo?
okay naman. Ito, walang internet. I'm just using a prepaid Wi-Fi. So far, so good. Nakakapag-broadcast tayo even though prepaid Wi-Fi lang ang gamit ko.
Okay lang. Baka gusto mo i-plug yung malinaw na wifi mo.
I'm using PLDT prepaid Wi-Fi.
Wow,
Convert.
that's pretty
Uh,
clear. Oh,
oh,
Umitaw na naman si
so
Converge sa inyo.
Si Converge, oo. Isang linggo nang wala si Converge.
Oh,
Please
wow,
lang,
maybe
ayusin nyo na.
let people down no, lately. Anyways,
Oo,
yeah.
yeah.
Pat, kumusta sa inyo?
Uh, it was okay naman. Just a
Hindi
little,
naman bumasa.
hindi naman
Hindi
binaha.
yung
But
nice.
the usual places, yeah. Yung
Kasi
Espanya,
kung bumaha na Rav, patay na tayo lahat eh.
oh naman, oh naman.
Tapos kina Rav sa amin, bumaha up to the, right at the entrance of our garage. So
Mm,
for those who are watching, I live in Cainta. So the water
mm,
went up as far as the gate of the garage, and we were praying na wag na siya pumasok. And
grabe.
our garage is high enough na pag yung tubig nandoon, siguro hanggang lagpas bewang na yung tubig sa labas.
No,
So wild, man. They're just praying,
well,
please, hanggang dyan ka lang, hanggang dyan ka lang.
pero nung Undoy, hindi kayo binaha.
Oh no, dude, the water came in nung Ondoy. I
Okay.
was at work and siguro 1 foot in the house, 1 foot high in
Wow.
the house. So ganun kataas yung tubig nun.
So, ako before sa Araneta Ave ako. So, yung Undoy umabot sa one step na lang second floor na. So, ganun ka grabe.
Yeah,
Pero
that.
Wow.
Oh,
pero ngayon nung kay Ulysses, two steps lang sa tuba. So malaking ano din. And yun nga, share ko lang din. Before we start, I like please don't forget to subscribe and share our this is our 8th episode. Madaming pag-uusapan ngayon
we're gonna
and
have a fun episode today. Kasi toys
yes,
ang usapan natin, eh, no?
toys for the titos.
Oh my God.
So, siksik ko
Not
ngayon. Cheap, may mga budget toys. At saka meron ding not so budget toys. So, pag-uusapan natin lahat yun ngayon. Now, before that, gusto ko lang din i-share. Last Thursday, kasi ako, part din ako ng isang fire and rescue groups, Central San Juan Fire and Rescue Group. We decided mga afternoon nanghiram kami ng bangka sa City of San Juan para mag-rescue sa mga kababayan natin sa Marikina, sa Tumana. We were trying to go to Provident pero yung masikip na, makapal na yung putik, ang dami na ring rescuer. Pero sa Tumana hindi nabigyan ng pansin. So lumipat kami doon. So ito, I'm going to show you the video na ito sa amin to sa Araneta Ave. So yan yung before kami kung makikita nyo. Ito na yung papunta kami sa Tumana. So yeah, nilalamig na and pangalan to, mabuti na lang at madaming rescuers na tumugon sa nag-volunteer na matulungan yung mga bata. Sobrang nakakaiyak. Nakikita ko yung mga bata na sobrang basang-basa, parang basang sisiw. So, ayun, medyo maswerte tayo at hindi tayo ganun at kaya tumulong na rin ako in my own way para at least ano naman, makabawi man lang tayo kasi hindi naman tayo na nasananta masyado niya. No?
Oo nga.
Nawalan lang kami ng
You know,
kuryente tsaka
despite what happened to us here in Cainta, we really still have a lot to be thankful for. Kasi may mga kapitbahay din akong nalubog din yung mga sasakyan. Some live, kasi iba-iba yung level ng village namin eh. So there were some that were hit really hard. So medyo kami, we were really lucky.
Kaya nga, sobrang yung iba nakaano na sa bubong, kaya doon ako na nasa bubong na yung mga bata, mga tao. So yun, I just want to share that. And now,
well, thank you for representing
ngayon,
us.
Let's go.
That effort, Rav. Oo. Feeling namin kasama na rin kami.
Nabuhay ka, Tito Rav.
Oo.
Welcome. Gusto sana kitang puntahan pero mukhang kailangan ko na amphibious tank papunta sa iyo eh.
Oo, kung pumunta ka sana, request ako ng burger. Yeah, we didn't have until 5:30 yesterday. Oo. So we
Wala kayong kuryente?
Oo, from Thursday, I think it was 2 a.m. Wala nang kuryente at the time. So came back yesterday. So medyo semi-normal. Yun, naglilinis na sa labas ngayon. Medyo putik-putik kasi.
Oh, by the way, before tayo mag-start, merong bumabate sa atin sa Facebook.
Uy, Tito Raul! What's up?
Hi, Tito Raul. Isa sa mga idol din natin yun sa mga rally.
The legend.
Race car legend yun. So, next naman natin, may isa pang bumabate. Hi, Rachel. Shoutout daw.
Rachel, thanks for joining us tonight. Ayos.
Yeah. Meron din siyang nag-stream din siya.
Cool.
Yeah. Kaya yun.
What's
and
her
before din egg waffle and cake yam.
Nice. So we'll check out your channel.
Wow.
And yun, tungkol din kay Ulysses, bukas si pangalan nito, si
kaya mo yan.
Camry Nation Philippines. Magkakaroon sila ng what do you call this? Magkakaroon sila ng donation drive bukas. So ito yung i-flash ko yung So ito siya. Yan. So it's tomorrow sa Lander Supermarket sa Otis 7 a.m. So nangihingi sila ng any kind of food, clothes, cash, anything para dadalhin nila sa Marikina bukas.
So you don't need to be a member of Camry Nation to join this donation drive?
No, you don't need to be a member. You just show up there in the morning.
Show up and bring stuff. Okay.
Bring stuff and sila na bahala magdala ngayon dun sa mga nasalanta ni Ulysses.
Alright, very cool.
Yun. So, yun.
Isa ka pa
ka, Tito Rav?
Hindi, pinag-iisipan ko. Pero sana magising na maaga. Ayun. May isa pang bumabate. Hi, Tricia. Margaret. Yan.
Hello, Sir Rev.
Yan. Mga taga-concentrics. May nabati. So, yeah. Ayun. So yeah, ito na ang ating let's introduce our guests for
tonight.
Yes. They're both mga experts sa mga laruan at mga laruan ng mga titos.
Tito age na sila.
Tito age na rin sila. So let's welcome Eric and Albert.
Hello, sir.
Good evening, Eric, Albert.
Hey, guys.
Hello, Titos.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Nice to meet you.
Albert, tsaka Tito Eric.
Hi, good evening, Ra, Patrick, Neil.
What's up,
Nice to
man?
nanood sa Verified.
Good evening, Titos.
Good evening, mga
Kita mo naman, sa likod pa lang, background pa lang nila, nakakaluha na, di ba?
Oh.
Namimiss ko
Ang gaganda ng mga nasa back. tayo nil hanggang green screen lang pero sila
Hanggang
tingnan mo
green
naman ang
screen
ganda.
yan. Ayan, maghanap akong green screen na may mga toys nga din for our next episode.
So
All right.
yeah,
How do
si
we get into this? How did you guys get into this
collecting
very,
toys.
I wouldn't say expensive, pero it's a hobby that consumes you. I'm sure. I mean, in more ways than one,
Yeah.
diba? Because you really, it's something you really get into, diba? And it's not just one, like it's not just the one character you want. So, guys, you want to tell us how you got started?
Let's start with
Ako po,
Eric. That's it. As go Eric. Can you hear us, Eric?
Hey guys, no. Sorry, I couldn't hear you too much. Medyo choppy yung audio.
Ayun. How did you start with your hobby pala, Sir Eric? No, Sir Eric.
Saying how did I start with toys?
Yes, collecting toys.
Um, yeah, basically nung bata ako, mahilig na rin ako sa toys. I think nung kid pa ako, mga Star Wars, G.I. Joe, yung kinokollect namin. And then, pero parang nung bata ako, tapos nung lumaki na ako nag-high school, parang wala na rin yung hilig ko. Parang benta na yung mga toys, binenta na nanay ko or whatever, hindi ko alam. So yun, parang sayang din para sa akin. I got back into it talaga, I think was the year early 2000s. By that time, lumabas yung, I don't know if you know yung Marvel Legends. These were parang figures ng mga
Marvel
Marvel
Legends.
superheroes.
Okay.
Tsaka Lord of the Rings. So that's where I started. Yeah, hanggang ngayon Marvel
Oh,
Legends pa rin. It's parang big toy line na maraming kumokollect din.
okay. Okay. How about you, Sir Albert? How did you start with toy collecting?
hmm, ako nung bata pa may mga collection na ako.
Hi,
Hindi ko
Albert. How
hmm,
about you?
yes, sir. Yung toys ko before, hindi ko siya nilalaro like usual na mga bata. Gusto ko yung ganyan, naka-display lang, tas nakikita ko lang, titignan ko. Mas sobrang ingat ko sa mga laruan nun. And then one time na naglilipat kami ng bahay, tapos meron akong toy collection noon, naiwan ko sa taxi. So yun. Lahat
Oh,
ng
Mm.
lahat ng toys
Naiwan mo
ko,
sa taxi?
naiwan ko sa taxi. Naiwan ko. Ilang
Ah,
oh my God.
ako na yun eh, grade 5, I remember, grade
Oh,
5. Naiwan ko
si-
lahat ng toys ko. So, traumatic experience siya sa akin. So,
mm,
wala na yung toys ko, nag-mature na lang ako. Eventually, binata, naglandi, life goes on, nag-asawa. Nung
mm,
nag-asawa na ako, and then, one
mm,
time, bibili ako ng toy para sa anak ko. And then, nakita ko yung
mm,
Marvel Select o Marvel Legend that time. Mga ano
mm,
na ako, nag-work na ako. So, yun, bumalik yung passion ko. And then, lumipat ako nangolekta ako parang mga ano lang, few lang, mga 3, 5. Gusto ko lang mabuo yung at
mm.
least 5 ng Avengers na members. And then, nag-apply ako sa Concentrix. And then, na-meet ko si Sir Eric na sa interview, napag-usapan nga namin yung toy collection. So, yun. So, malaking
So,
influence si Sir Eric sa akin, actually.
ganun ba?
Mm.
Parehas pala tayo. Ako din na-influence. Pero,
Nasa kasi
ano
Sir
eh,
Eric.
medyo, ano lang, medyo nagkakalma lang. Mahirap na vision to.
Ako din noong una, grabe. Inuutak ko pa yung ibang toys para matago
Talaga.
sa video.
So,
Para matago siya. Yung mga
Sir Albert, paano ka
mga
nag-umpisa niyan? Did you decide na you wanted a certain scale, a certain, was it
nag-
just Marvel?
Oo. nag-start siya, Marvel Legends, mga 6-inch lang siya. 6-inch of, gusto ko lang mabuo yung 5 at least na main characters ng Avengers. And then yun nga, tuwing gabi kasi, syempre nagbabanding kami Sir Eric, nag-usap kami about toys, syempre same passion yun. So yun. Na-influence niya ako. Yung mga kinokolekta niya mga ganito, mga 12-inch figure na. Ito medyo pricey siya compared sa Legends. So yun. Eventually, sinubukan ko bumili lang ng isang Superman. Tapos yun, dumami ng... Di ko na namamalayan, marami na siya. So yun. As of now, meron akong 14 na figures. Binenta ko yung maliliit. Binenta ko na yung maliliit at na ako sa ganitong figures. Yan, nabuo ko naman. So, far gusto ko yan.
Sugra. Ano price range ng mga if you don't mind me asking?
Nag-start siya ng 10, tas to 50,000. Depende rin sa rare ng isang figure. Yung pricey ko figure is Iron Man. Syempre kasi namatay siya dun sa movie. So, ang price range na meron ako dito, yung pinaka-pricey ko is 20. 22.
Wow. So I have a question. Ano ba yan? Is there ever a time na mura siya? Yung parang, yung unang labas ba, is it supposed to be cheap? Kasi we know that it goes up in value habang tumatagal, di ba? So is there ever a good time to buy it na cheap siya?
Depende kasi may times na sa unang labas, mura siya. And then like yung Iron Man, ang laki ng influence ng movie yung namatay siya. Namatay si Tony Stark. After nun movie na yun, yung price range ng Iron Man figures talagang tumaas.
Here's what I found.
Sorry, ingay niya yung Siri. So yun.
Ayun na wala.
So, depende.
Pag bumibili ka, pag bibili ka ng toys, dalawa ba? Isang pang display, isang pang laro.
Good question, Patrick.
Hindi mo malalaro kasi unang-una yung presyo niya eh. For example, titingnan mo lang talaga siya. As in, lalagay mo siya for display and then ma-amaze ka na doon. Nakatitig ka lang. Yun na yun. Diba, ginagawa siya for photography. May mga nakikita kayo minsan na nagtitrend ng mga pictures na gano'n. Kunyari si Hulk, kalaban si Joker.
Kayo po, Sir Eric, pansin namin madami kayong collection kay Albert. Mga magkano na ba mga price range ng mga collection mo? Million na ba yan?
Hindi, puro peke yan. Mga nakuha ko lang kay Albert yan. Kay Albert actually lahat yan pina-display lang sa akin.
So yun, sobrang dami yung
declared sa bahay sa'yo, Boss Eric, pinapatago.
Wala na kasi space kina Albert eh. Kaya dito muna daw.
So, kayo Sir Eric, ano pang mga kinokolekta nyo other than yung mga dyan sa likod mo?
Basically, depende. Iba-iba talaga eh. Marami. Meron akong mga Transformers. Makita mo dyan. Aliens. Ano pa ba? May anime din. May anime ng konti dyan. Basically, mostly mga pop culture na kinalakihan natin siguro. Ayan, yung mga 3D printed din. Pero yung Star Wars, mga Star Wars na anything basically. Yung mga medyo Marvel, Yan sa
Gra-
Ooh,
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
Grabe. Grabe yung mga koleksyon ni Sir Eric.
Wow.
Pero,
Baka the
grabe.
next time, kayo na rin nangungulik dahil sa lakas ng influence ng tao na. Hindi na ganyan.
Di naman. Ayan, so, yan
Ang
yung
ganda
pinakamahal, yung mga Iron Man.
Yeah,
Mm.
the action figures now are really, really good, no? A lot of them have certain amount of articulation. Kasi nung bata rin ako, nahilig ako sa action figures ng Star Wars. And yung hinangad ko lang buuin was R2 and 3PO. Yung original na Kenner na action
Yeah.
figures. Hindi nagbe-bend yung elbow at saka yung knee. They came out with a lot of tawag dito, different versions like yung 3PO from Bespin, yung humiwala yung katawan niya. And these were like
Yeah.
during when I was a kid, siguro mga $1.50, $2. You know, I had no idea na kasi bata tayo, pinaglaro natin na when you get older, magkakaroon pala siya ng value. And then the first Toy-Con, naalala ko sa one of the sa Mega Trade Hall, 'di ba? It was just one of the function rooms and it was more like a swap meet. At nakita ko yung mga original na action figures were selling for what 600 to $1,000 depending on how rare it was, no?
Yeah.
And I was just blown away na sana inalagaan ko.
Ako din eh. Yan yung mga laruan dati na hindi mo
Pare-pareho tayo ng
pinanggaganon dati. Lalo na yung mga Jollibee na freebies lang noon. Tapos sabay ngayon, ang laki na ng value ng mga Jollibee ngayon. Laruan. Kaya nagugulat ako. So,
Barbie,
Kahit
wala
ako
kayo.
meron din eh.
Wala kayong Barbie.
Wala na.
Hindi ba
Ang pinaka,
Barbie?
ang pinakamahal
Meron, parang
for
Barbie.
now, yung Voltes 5. Ang sa napapansin ko, yung pag Voltes 5, price talaga mataas. Lalo na kung yung mga panahon pa ng mga bata tayo na may Voltes 5
Pakal
figure.
kasi yun eh, di ba?
Pag nabenta siya ngayon, yun, mahal talaga siya.
More or less, magkano ang Voltes 5 ngayon, ang isang set?
Last time I checked, mga nasa 50K yung nakita ko Pero hindi kasi ako fan ng Voltes 5, although nanonood ako.
Kasi there was two ways you could buy it. I remember when I was a kid. You can buy the whole set as a box or you can buy the vehicles individually, di ba?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Oo, kasi naalala ko, wala kaming pambili nun dati. Sinusundo namin nanay ko sa Rustans kung saan siya nagtatrabaho before. And I would stay at the toy shop and I would just look at it because it was too expensive at the time, even for my parents to buy for me. Pero grabe, hanggang tingin lang ako dati, no? And I had no idea na hanggang ngayon, hanggang tingin na natin.
Hanggang tingin na lang.
Hindi, but you know what? I grew up abroad and some of my Pinoy friends there had it and they brought it with them and we beat the crap out of it. You know, we didn't treat it like collectibles. We treated them as toys and we played the hell out of them, which was fun.
Yeah,
Diba?
tama. Ako din, dati, ginaganon-ganon mo lang. Binabangga-bangga mo lang. Pinalilipad-lipad mo. Tapos sabay,
Siyempre,
makikita
bata
mo
ka
ngayon.
dati, so wala ka rin maano eh.
Tinatapon
Kahit
mo
wala
lang
din
si,
talaga.
Square.
si Cruiser 1, tinatapon mo lang.
Tama. Ayun na. Tapos sabay ngayon, ang laki na ng presyo ng mga yun. Tapos sabay yung mga mint condition, nasa loob ng box, gano'n.
I remember a toy store where I grew up in Port Moresby. Yung Imperial Shuttle from Return of the Jedi that fits the original action figures. That
Wow.
was about the price of that abroad was about $50. And I was like, man, I should have
Panahon
bought
yun.
that. I should have asked my dad to buy it. Kasi yun yung, di ba bumababa yung wings doon? So there was like a trigger on it. And you can hold it like it was about this big. Like the wings were about as big as my arm. So, di ba, pag inactivate mo, bumababa siya. You know, like when they went to Endor, di ba? Damn.
Shuttle Tiberius. Meron ako doon.
Yes, that's the one. Grabe.
I had that, pero yung maliit lang.
Oo, di ba? Grabe.
Ano
Speaking of
din,
uh, sige, go ahead, Sir Eric.
no, I mean, I was talking about kahit ako nung bata ako, meron din ako nung marami rin akong Star Wars eh. So when you
Speaking
said
of
yung
mga
yes,
Oh.
so when I so when
Are
I
you
saw a
okay?
Star
wow,
Wait,
so
I have a question.
when
I have a question, guys. Is anyone watching The Mandalorian?
napuputol.
Yes,
yeah, I just
sir.
watched episode 3
Yeah. Oh my God! Did you? Are you so excited for episode 4 all of a sudden?
with
Hindi ko pa
pwede ba may
napapanood, wag
spoiler?
kong hindi ko pa napapanood.
And then let's
Wag,
let's
ano,
Baka
for
magalit kung may spoiler.
episode
spoiler.
awesome.
Wag,
Oh
wag,
my
wag,
God!
wag, wag, wag. Hindi ko pa nga
Hindi, hinihintay ko
inaano.
muna matapos yung
Maybe you
season
would
bago ko
hate
panoorin.
something.
Ganun din. Kasi dina-download ko lang.
Oh my
Hinintay
God! You know, I watched it
Tama.
before we went on air. Oh wow, ganda! You guys should watch it. I mean, if you're a fan of Star Wars, grabe.
siya.
You know,
Yeah.
they've just created a whole bunch of things for you to want to buy.
So,
Isang set ng toys na naman.
Oh yeah, masala rin Baby Yoda. I think may lumabas na Baby Yoda na life size ngayon eh.
Yeah, it's all over YouTube. Grabe.
Yeah, the
hello.
one from Hot Toys. I don't know how much it's gonna cost though.
Especially for
Think
you
it's gonna
guys
be
here, no?
ay hindi ko nabibili. Wala ako pera doon. But it's nice. There's
Ay,
also one from Hasbro
grabe.
that's animatronic. Gumagalaw yung ears tsaka yung eyes.
Grabe, no? And all because of this, So wait, since you guys like Star Wars, I want to ask you guys a question. What do you think of the sequel trilogy? You think we could have done without it? Were you happy? Were you happy with
Nice
Return of
question.
the Jedi? Huh? Were you happy with Return of the Jedi? Because I was. Itlo nila buhay ko eh. Tapos ganun lang. I want to
Wait,
get
you
your
were
opinion.
you were happy with Return of the last one? I don't
Yeah.
even remember
Return
the
of the Jedi o ano?
No. Well, you had the sequel, the prequels, right? Episode 1, 2, and
The Rise of Skywalker. Last
yeah.
one,
No,
okay.
yeah, I'm referring to that one. Yeah. Yung tatlo magkasunod na huli. Kasi generation natin yun
Yung
eh, di ba?
Empire Strikes Back ba o ano?
No. We're talking about The Force Awakens,
Huling the last
Hanggang ngayon maganda.
The Last Jedi, and The Rise of Skywalker.
Force Awakens.
Rank
Ako,
mo na lang, Sir Neil. What is
ako.
your
Kasi
your
parang
top
ginaya
10?
lang din naman yung dati. Like yung...
Ako, the untouched trilogy,
Ako mix.
original, the non-special edition. I realized after watching everything, kasi bumili din ako nung VHS nung 1995, yung remastered na non-special edition, the box set. I thought it was cool. And I even,
Alam mo ako yan.
diba?
This was the one that yung kay George Lucas yung came out in the 90s.
Hindi yung
The one
special
with the-
edition.
Okay.
Not the one with Jabba the Hutt,
The one with
diba?
yeah, the one with the new special effects and everything.
Yeah. And the one where Han didn't shoot first. Come on.
Gonna have to ask Greedo about that.
Yeah, but see, I just want to know from you guys. I mean, what I was happy with. I was okay with the sequel, the prequels, episode 1, 2, and 3. But after Return of the Jedi, okay na ako. Even Rogue One. I think Rogue One was good.
Oh, the best Rogue One. Para sa
Yeah.
akin, mas na-appreciate ko yung Rogue One.
Rogue One.
Is
Rogue One was
pamasin
good.
yun.
Rogue One ako, Rogue One.
Oo.
Yeah, I like Rogue
Na-
One.
na- na-
If it were
nakakaiyak.
me,
Kasi
kumpara
mas
sa
maraming
akin,
confidence nung yung ngayon.
Oh.
Kasi parang,
Ang gulo nung ano, tas
Pero Empire
Di ba?
Strikes Back pa rin ako.
Yes, Empire Strikes Back. But di ba? Parang
Empire Strikes Back, oo.
I was kind of hoping that with Disney getting Star Wars, that they'd explore more of the expanded universe. Diba? Which would have been cool, just like the Mandalorian. Diba? It's a parallel, parallel stories, more or less going on with what was happening in canon, and it's kind of interesting to see what other people were up to in different parts of the Star Wars universe, diba? But then they decided to make the Force Awakens. Parang, all right. I watched it, and a little bit of me likes it. Kasi guwaw ka for Star Wars, eh. Parang wow,
Yeah.
it's Princess Leia and Han Solo, really old, but diba they were your heroes.
Yeah.
I kind of
Pero
like The
they're
Force Awakens compared to sa tatlo. I
mm,
mean, The Force Awakens probably was the better one. And then
mm,
the last one, I can't even remember the name. The second one, that 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 is probably the lowest of the low when it comes to yung canon.
Yeah, Ryan Johnson should, you know, they should freeze him in carbonite.
ah, ano yun, ni Mando yun, kukunin ni Mando.
Oh, grabe, di ba? I mean,
Mm,
they weren't able to do in
It's
the Last Jedi, yung nagawa ni Empire Strikes Back to the trilogy, di ba? Which was
mm,
set us up for Return of the Jedi, a really great comeback. Na
mm,
parang nawala yung ano eh, di ba?
yung,
yeah.
They killed Luke
Fans
Skywalker.
really hated it. It was
yes.
honestly the feedback from fans was just real bad. So
Pero kasi then you have to look at who were they making it for?
Yes.
Was it for the fans like us who saw the original and then the prequel trilogy, or are they making it for the kids now who
The new
couldn't care
generation.
less couldn't care less about Luke Skywalker? Diba?
Mm. Para sa kanila
yeah, good
legend na
point.
yan eh. Si Luke Skywalker legend na eh. Parang
Mm.
sa textbook lang si Luke Skywalker.
And then it brings me to my next point na it's sad how the toys for the Last Jedi when it came out didn't sell so well.
Mm.
When you saw them at Toys R Us, they were already on discount. The
Yes. Sobrang
the tawag dito, yung mga Imperial Guards, di ba? They're already on discount.
mm,
Na parang biglang bumaba yung market value nung franchise, nung brand.
dahil
But if
dun.
you look at the original toys now, I mean, even the Millennium Falcon still, di ba? They came out with a new one.
Yung sa ano kay Solo.
Oo, 'di ba? It has sound effects and all that and lights and all that. And it's selling really well, but it's because of people our age who want the Falcon, 'di ba? Pero
Uh,
yung all the other stuff related to the movie, parang
mm.
sumep lang eh. Do you guys have
Mm.
anything from The Last Jedi?
Well,
Yeah.
yung wala yata ako nakitang bumibili nung parang ano ng
Yung
8080. 8080 pa rin ng mga
BB-8,
BB-8.
medyo
Okay.
benta siya. Yun
Si
lang.
BB.
Kasi
Yung
si Sir
yung
Eric meron siya ng BB-8 na remote control.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, in demand yun eh, 'di ba? Sumabay yun. They even came out with an R2D2. What's that?
Mm.
Yung Sparrow, 'di ba?
Mm.
It's
Yeah,
cool. That
Spiro,
was cool.
yeah.
Oo.
tapos ano yung robot na pinauso nila ng kulay green na hindi ko na nakilala sa sobrang natabunan siya ni BB-8. May kulay green na gulong lang tapos may ulo lang siyang ganun. Anong pangalan?
That was voiced by sino yung director?
Si si ano YTT ba? Hindi naman si YTT nun. Eh.
No, the guy who directed the first and the last one. See, oh
Hindi,
crap.
hindi ko alam
Abrams.
kung bakit
John
hindi
Abrams.
si
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
hindi.
See Abrams.
Siya ba? Siya ba?
The one that voiced that cone-shaped wheel thing.
I didn't know that.
Pero hindi sumikat eh. Yung, parang nasobrahan na sa dami ng robot.
Oh, I think just overload, no?
Oh, pati si R2D2 konti lang screen time compared nung
Pero sikat na
yung
kasi siya eh. Mahal ang screen time ni R2D2 eh.
screen time.
Okay, guys. Do you guys have any lightsabers there behind you? Meron ba kayo? Did you guys
Si
get
Sir
into the
Eric.
lightsaber thing?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I have.
Cool, di ba?
Want me to
ako,
get it?
ako din.
Is it a NeoPixel? Or is it yung light nasa hilt?
Yung light. I have the Darth Vader and the Obi-Wan. In Darth
Oh,
Vader, I
wow.
bought it. It's a Master's replica. That's what you call it. It's made out of steel.
Wow.
Oh,
Pero
man.
yung
Wow.
Obi-Wan, I 3D printed it.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
so yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
kasi may mga ganyan din ngayon na not made by a specific company, but they went to the trouble of replicating it and putting lights and sounds. And gosh, these lightsabers cost as much as 20, 30,000. Naiiba yung tunog, naiiba yung flicker ng LEDs. I mean, the technology of LEDs and sounds now are really good. Na now you can have a toy that you wish you had when you were 9.
Dati
Yeah, the
flashlight
one
na
from
kinakabit.
Diba?
the
Because
one
I
for Master
remember,
replicas. The one for
yeah,
Master replicas. If you swing it like that, it makes yung parang wow, gumaganon yung sound. Tapos if
May
you hit
sound
it,
effect.
Wow.
pag tumama siya sa surface, parang yung tunog ng tumatamang lightsaber talaga.
Mm,
does your DL44 make a sound?
Which one?
Kanino yung DL44? Yung gun ni
Correct.
Han Solo?
No, I just 3D printed that.
Oh,
I
wow.
wish it would.
Hindi,
I'm bad with electronics. I wish I could like add
di ba
that, but
may sound, you can probably find a way to download the audio file for that.
yeah,
Kasi yung mga gumagawa nung mga lightsaber, they have sound fonts and then may parang accelerometer. I mean, it's all this stuff. At the end of the day, it's just a button and you can activate the sound, di ba? Okay
yeah,
eh.
you have to know Arduino yung mga ganun, but I'm like, I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
anything about that.
So you can program chips then, no? Damn.
Exactly, yeah.
ang ganda ng mga collection ni Sir Eric. Sobrang nakakapaglaway eh.
Kay Albert nga yan, Sir Rob. Pinaano
Ay,
din.
kay Albert ko eh. Albert, ang ganda.
Ayun na yung
Wala
pinaka-Barbie ko.
Barbie.
What makes you guys decide you want to, you start with Marvel? Ano yung trigger sa nagpapa-decide sa inyo na, oh, okay, I want to try this bunch of characters naman from a different story, from a different,
Bert.
Ako, ako nag-start na po naging Avengers 1. So yun. Yun nga yung unang kwento ko. Kinolek ko lang, ang aim ko lang makolek yung at least 5 main characters ng Avengers. And then, yun. Eventually, yung mga iba ko nang gusto, kinokolek ko na rin.
galing.
Ako naman, basically, ano ba? Ako mga Marvel, mahilig din kasi ako sa comics before. So, parang progression na yun. Before I started collecting toys, I collected comics muna. So, yun. After yung comics, Marvel Legends na. And I think basically it's more kung ano yung kinalakihan mo. So, Transformers, meron din ako. May mga, tapos si Aliens, Predator, Star Wars, Batman, really anything na pop culture. Yun ang para sa akin. Yung mga nagugustuhan ko talaga.
Yeah, I noticed you have Transformers
Gen 1
behind you.
generation.
Oh. I
Yeah,
asked my mom bought me an Optimus Prime when I was a kid. Um, hindi siya ano ba yung it's usually made by Kenner, right? Mine was made by Takara,
Hasbro. Ah,
Hasbro,
yeah,
yeah, but
Takara.
yeah, Takara. And it was the one that had the truck and then the trailer. Tapos may parang lumalabas dun sa trailer na may rockets that fire and there's a little moon buggy like thing. Pero hindi mo nakikita yun sa cartoons eh. Yeah, I had that girl. You know how much it cost
Yeah.
in 85? 750. Mahal na pala yun noon.
Libo na yun sa atin ngayon.
Yeah, because when I asked my mom to buy it for me, she was like, "Ano? Transformer? Ano mo yung Transformer?" Kala niya yung sa kuryente. And then I showed it to her, and she was like, "It's 750 pesos." So mahal siya. Yeah, I think that
Dami.
was equivalent to um almost 40 or $50 then. I think. Yeah.
Speaking of mahal, si Albert din ay isang admin ng isang Facebook page ng mga ano naman, mga budget toys naman yung kanya. So, baka dito may makita kang Optimus Neil na nasa 750 pesos ngayon.
No.
Define
What?
budget.
Ayan,
Mm,
Affordable. Dapat.
affordable.
affordable.
Ayan, no, tingnan mo yung mga presyo,
Wow,
300.
$300.
Baka may 750 dito Optimus Prime Neil. Tingnan natin.
Puro braso lang niya yun.
Yeah. So, paano nag-start itong Facebook page na to, Albert?
Um, Nag-start siya before kasi may certain group kasi dati na parang ganyan din, mga mura. Pinoysulit.com. Ay, Pinoy Sulit. Tapos, Pinoy Sulit Toys. Yun. Ganyan din siya, mga mura yung toys. And then, dyan ako nag-start mga So, ewan ko bakit nawala yung group na yun. So, yan, naisipan ko gumawa ng group. Di ko in-expect na dadami ng ganyan na umabot na ng 6,000. Kami lang ni Daman yung admin dyan, saka dalawa na hindi ko kilala.
Oh.
So, nagulat na lang, hindi ko siya gano'ng sineryoso. Pero, as of now, nasa 6,000 mahigit na yung community.
Wow,
So,
ang dami.
It's a buy and sell. Is that
it's a buy and sell. Yes.
nice?
Also, you can
Who's nice?
Halo-halo. May
Wow.
Dragon.
so yun.
So, kailan nag-start to? Anong year nag-start?
Bukas nandiyan na ako.
Last year lang to, mga late October. Wala akong magawa. Isang araw, wala akong magawa dun pagka-gising ko. Weekend. Sabi ko, ba't wala na yung Pinoy Sulit
Uy,
toys?
Constructicons.
Constructicons.
Wow. That's original.
Actually, may bootleg dyan, mas mura. Yung bootleg sa original,
In high school,
Actually,
we
maganda
had
yung bootleg.
sobrang lapit lang ng details.
750 lang yan, Neil.
Yan, umalag na kayo mga sir.
Wala akong paglalagyan.
Matay tayo dyan.
Nag-start lang talaga siya sa isang laruan. And then, gusto ka ng isa, gusto ko pa ng isa. Yan, magbulat na lang kayo, inaway na kayo ng mga misis niya.
Ay, sobrang, grabe.
And you know, it's not just these that are collectible, diba? You've got there are also action figures of special forces and ano ba yung, I forgot the brand, pero the guys I used to play airsoft with, yun, nangongolekta naman sila. They're about so tall. Ano yan?
Dumb toys.
I don't know the brand. Pero yung kompleto with the gear and the look and all that, diba? Pero yeah, that Yung iba naman nangolekta ng airsoft gun. So it's really, just is it the buying or just because you want it and you have it, okay na yun, no?
Mm.
'Di ba if
Alam
you
mo,
can't sleep pero once you have it, mahimbing na tulog mo until another one catches your eye.
Oo. Sarap ng feeling. Parang yung childhood mo na yung mga hindi mo nakuha. Pag nakuha mo, ganun yung ka-satisfying yung feeling pag nakatulog ka. Parang gusto mo pa nga siya katabi. Minsan, kinatabi ko, naamoy-amoy ko pa. Which is weird, pero, good.
ay,
Sa kabilang
ikaw
kwarto
ba?
muna si Mrs. yun.
Oo.
Oh, 'di ba? Isa
Ikaw
pa
ba?
yung dam, 'di ba? That's another nakaka-addict na i-collect. I've got a friend who collects that, and then there's also yung mga diecast ba yan or scale na airliners.
Airliners. May
Oo,
friend ako na ganun. Puro,
grabe ba yan?
puro PAL, tsaka mga Boeing, Airbus.
Basta
Grabe.
yung iba't ibang livery nila from different eras, 'di ba? So, yeah, that's
May
another.
nakita ako nag-post niyan dyan sa Budget Toy Collectors. May post nun nang nagbebenta siya ng mga
Mga,
yung mga airplanes, yung mga airliners.
wow.
Kita ko yun
Wow. Nakaka, masamang bisyo to eh.
Di pa naman diecast na kotse, 'di ba?
Diecast. So, ako
Oo.
naman Gundam sa akin tsaka mga Tomica tsaka Hot Wheels ang akong kinokolekta ko.
Yo.
Pero 'di ba, pag
Kaya
tinanong ka bakit ka bumibili ng ganyan, gandang sagot mo imbis na mag-drugs ako, 'di ba?
Imbis na
Tama.
mambabae ako, actually.
Ayun.
Imbis na mambabae ako, laruan na nga lang. Madali siya justify.
Di ba?
Totoo.
Pero pwede mo i-account. Ito yung ginastos ko.
Lahat yan 150 lang. 150.
Yun ba yung
Hindi lalagpas ng 150, no?
yung ba yung declared amount sa inyo, Rav?
Yan ba palusot mo, Rav?
150 lahat eh, 150.
Sa automotive media, Rav,
Sinasabi mo kami yan.
ay 1.5 lang yung mga collectible niya
1.5 lang.
yung mga kotse.
Pakamura.
Mahal yung 1.5 ako, 150 lang. kilala ko yung binabanggit mo nila. Nakikita ko yung mga posts niya.
we should ask him also one of these days. Papakita niya yung mga tig 1.5 niyang rare na kotse. Wow. So guys, Albert, Eric,
kanya-kanya tayo.
do you see a time when you might finally stop buying or maybe shift, might start selling off some and concentrate on just a smaller group of characters?
Yes, actually, may plan kami ni Sir Eric to business yung hobby namin. But then, nagkaroon niya ng pandemic. Nung na pupunta na kami ng Green Hills para mag-inquire ng store, that day mismo, may pumutok na coronavirus infected sa
naman din, di ba? That was epicenter nung umpisa.
Sa Green Hills yung unang-una So, araw na yun dahil pupunta kami ni Sir Eric, hindi na namin tinuloy. So yun.
Actually, hindi ko alam kung malas
Speaking of pandemic, there was may isang artista ata, meron siyang mga life-size na Iron Man ba yun? That they featured it on TV and he was selling it.
EXL?
Yung basta life-size Tapos pinipili niya who he wants to sell it to make sure they got into a good home or something.
Si EXL, siya yung may parang may museum. Pupunta ka doon and
Yung
then
toy
makikita mo
museum.
lahat ng collection niya. Yun din,
Wow.
gumagawa rin siya ng mga custom toys and then mga life size, pwede ka mag-order sa kanya. Yun yung line of business niya.
Mm.
Hmm. So yun. Binenta niya kasi buntis ata yung anak niya. Sorry, yung wife niya, sorry. Buntis yung wife niya. Sorry.
So, wait, so now that brings me to another question. So you can make this and you can sell it.
Mhm.
You 3D print. Do the licensees ever run after you for making and selling, making money off of their property?
Hindi actually, if ito mismo yung bebenta ko, hindi ka naman naabot. Kunyari, ibebenta ko siya ng much higher than na nabili ko, I think okay lang.
No. If you make it, ikaw yung gumawa.
Make it. Um,
You 3D print something, ganon, or you
uh,
create life size, parang.
I
Sir
think
Eric.
if it's a small scale naman, like you're selling one or two or like 10, even 10 pieces, I don't think that's I don't think Marvel's going to come after you just for selling 10 pieces, di ba? I don't think
Ah,
in wala
Or
naman
would you
lawyer
say part of
natin
the
dito.
time it's like commissioned work, parang ganon? Like, hey, can you make me something like this? So parang one off. Hindi naman siguro ano yun. No?
That's also possible, yung mga one-offs. It's mostly like yung mga 3D printed ko, it's stuff that you can't buy. So some of the stuff, that's the one I'm making is the Ecto one from
Like the one.
Ghostbusters.
Wow.
mm. Wow.
Most of the
Yan.
statues there that yan yung mga ginawa ko. It's stuff that you can't buy. Walang ganyang statue na lumabas. Kasi marami eh. There's parang isang group din yun, collectors, yung mga statue collectors.
Aha.
So, kung alam niyo yung sideshow collectibles, they make these like really big statues. So, yun, basically yung inaano namin. Kung one off, yeah, it's very possible. There's a whole community on FB. There's the
Hmm.
whole group na they sell yung mga 3D files na mga statues. Like yung Wonder Woman, they sell the 3D file and then you download it and then you print it.
Mm.
Galing. Galing. Wow.
Yan. And alam ko Eric, ikaw din yung nagpi-paint nito, di ba?
Yeah. Print tsaka paint.
Eh,
Yan si Wade sa parang first Filipina superhero yata sa Marvel.
Hmm.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, galing.
si Wave, yeah.
So ano yung
Grabe.
medium mo when you
Yung
3D
gitang
print?
detalye.
Is this PLA yung gamit mo?
Yes, PLA. It's all
Okay.
PLA because PLA is parang the easiest plastic to work with. Well, it's PLA and resin. There's like a new technology, a new method of 3D printing where you use liquid resin to
Oo.
to print.
Tapos how do you smooth out the ridges? Kasi it prints layers, di ba? Could you
Yeah,
give us
the
a
layer
little insight?
lines. Uh,
Ano yun?
maraming
Liliha
sanding.
mo. Lots and lots of
Maraming liha.
That looks like a lot of sanding right there.
All of it's basically from the print. Um, so basically you sand it once with like a rough grit sandpaper, and then you spray parang a primer over it, and then you sand it again, this time with a lesser grit sandpaper, and then you prime it again, and then you do that again with a smoother sandpaper. You usually do around like three passes of sanding until you get it
Matrabaho.
to parang smooth.
Trabaho. So, gaano katagal yung
So,
isang project? Gaano katagal? Kunyari si Wave kanina, ilang araw ba siya o linggo ba ang ano
isang
yun?
buwan. Mga one
Isang
month.
buwan.
1 month per usually 1 month. Ginagawa ko ngayon Ecto 1, 2 months na.
2 months
Pero
na Ecto.
tingnan mo naman yung detail, di ba? It's
Oo,
very, very
grabe.
good. So,
parang buhay na buhay, ano, pati yung mga buhok eh. Akala mo lumulutang talaga. Grabe. So, ilan yung 3D printer mo para magawa itong mga ganito, Sir Eric?
Ah, sa ngayon, I have tatlong 3D printer. Apat
Mm.
actually. Yung tatlo is yung tawag nila FDM eh. Yun yung parang yung 3D printer na alam nyo yung may spool. Tapos
Right, right.
piniprint. And then there's a new one that's it's called a resin printer. It prints using liquid resin.
Tapos
So I have one
UV
of
a light
those.
or
Mm.
something. Ganun.
Yeah, UV
Then
light.
it extrudes it. No, it comes out.
Yep, yep.
Tapos tumitigas siya. Oh, that stuff is cool.
Yeah, I
Galing.
have that.
Grabe.
Ang ano lang doon is the UV. Resin printing is more expensive. So
Mm.
usually, when I do 3D printing, it's mostly yung mga heads. Yun are
Mm.
yun yung mga resin prints. The ones that are really detailed, ginagamitan ko ng resin. Kasi resin is a lot more um, mas lalo lumalabas yung detail pag resin.
Mas fine yung ano niya eh, no? Yung
Yeah.
galing.
Grabe. Kita mo naman yun, no, pati aso, may hyena, tapos grabe. Grabe yung detail. Sobra. Tapos ito, spray paint ba to, Sir Eric? O
Yeah.
hand
Airbrush.
paint?
Combination.
Air, uh,
Airbrush and hand painting.
wow.
That is just amazing.
Mm. So may
Yeah,
may
so
may
that's
may
probably one ng gagawin naming plano naming gawing parang business ni Bert. Kaso yun nga,
mm,
nagka-pandemic. So,
nagka
hindi natin
ay
alam kung
grabe.
kailan.
Ay no. Ayun, meron bumabate ang ganda daw ng mga details, sabi ni Mark Leo
Ay,
Timbas sa Facebook.
Nice.
Leo,
salamat. Thank you.
ano din yan, toy collector din yan si Mark Leo. Mga ano naman, mga pangalan to, mga anime na ano, mga H-word joke. Yun. Ayun,
Ay, join siya sa
sobrang
Budget Toy
ang
Collectors.
daming
Maraming
ano
ano
kasi
dun, anime dun.
Mm.
One Piece. Ang daming One Piece dun.
ako nag-join na ako habang tumitingin ako agabi. Sabi ko, grabe itong mga to dito.
Oh,
Yung presyuhan,
that's a Facebook page,
grabe.
no? Yung Budget Toys.
Budget
So,
toys, yeah.
So we'll share that on our Facebook, Rav, no?
mm.
Para maraming
We'll share that yung link
para
nung
hindi ko rin makalimutan
budget
yun.
toys para maraming para mapanood, makita nila, mapuntahan nila at sumama sila sa bisyong to.
Oh. So wait, do you guys have day jobs or ito na yun? This is it. You guys are ano?
I used to have a day job, but I'm in between jobs right now.
I have a day job, yeah. Work from home kami as of now. So yeah. I'm working with Acquire.
So while you're doing that,
Uh,
you can see to your other hobby also. No? Katabi mo lang yung sino yung ano katabi mo for the day.
Hindi, actually, yung main hobby ko is MMA. Yung MMA talaga. Tapos na-influence lang ako ni Sir Eric.
Lo,
Kasalanan niya talaga.
Sisi-
No, ang alam ko, Albert, nakakolekta ka na ng Marvel Select. Bago pa kita makilala, kumukolek ka na ng Marvel Select nun. Tapos,
Marvel
ano
Select.
nangyari?
Lumaki na siya, mahal na.
Tapos, bumili siya ng 1/6. Yung mga Iron Man, yung mga nakikita ko sa likod ni Albert. Yeah, nasa scale kasi yan eh. Those are 1/6 scale figures. So yun ang ano ni Albert ngayon. Kaya yan, kaya namumulubi siya.
Yun nga eh.
Pero happy ka naman kahit instant noodles, 'di ba? Tsaka skyflakes.
Oo. Tapos may mga tipong pasa-pasa ka pa sa misis mo, maraming kurot, gano'n. Tapos di ka pa katabi matulog. Okay lang, worth it.
Nasa iyo na. Kasi kung wala sa iyo,
Oo.
iisip-isip mo. And that just makes life difficult, 'di ba? When there's something in your mind and you want it.
Oo. May mga times
Sa
nga
akin,
na
maganda dahil
yes, may
yung
times
sa
na
akin,
may sale, may sobrang baba siya magpresyo, tas sobrang di ako makatulog kasi kailangan ko bilhin nung gabing yun kasi binabukasan marami nang kukuha. Paunahan kasi yan sa toy community. So
Yan ba
yun,
yung tinatawag na ninja moves? Kailangan kung sino
oo,
mauna. Ninja moves ni
kailangan
ninja.
mauna ka mag-dibs actually. I-honor mo yung yung dibs ng iba kasi once na kunyari yun nag-ninja ka,
Ah.
um, parang malalaman sa ibang community eh. Ipo-post ka ng mga admin. So yun.
mababan ka.
Oh.
May mga bad record ka na, hindi na may pag-transact sa iba, may ganun.
So
Ganun
where do
kaseryoso.
you get these from, I guess, hanap-hanap online or pag may
Yes,
nagbenta?
yes.
Kasi I remember the last time I had a look around yung mga mga stall sa ToyCon. It was crazy. Ang
Oo,
dami.
grabe.
Nakakahilo. How do you keep track of all of that? Diba? Parang, pag nakita mo, siguro dapat bilhin mo na no? Kasi pag binilikan mo, wala na siguro yun, no?
Wala na. Oh, magsisisi ka na.
Oo, diba? Or at least sabihan mo yung tindera.
Babalikan ko yan.
Oo, babalik ka.
I shall return.
Ano ba yung mga style para hindi ka maunahan sa mga ganun? Ano ba? Aside from, of course,
Alalahanin mo. Kung
lawayan
kakilala
mo.
seller.
Grabe.
Pagkakilala mo, pwede niya nang itago eh, actually.
Oo.
No.
Stressful.
May mga friends ako na hindi ko naman taga-kilala personally, pero nakilala ko na lang kakabili ng toys. So, maging okay na kami relationship. Tapos, tinatabi niya yung toy if just in case gusto ko. Tatanong niya muna sa akin.
So may suki ka na din talaga.
Suki.
So, para din pala sa mga piyesa ng kotse yan. Pare, meron akong piyesa dito. Baka gusto. Tago ko isa ha. Rare to pops. Pare. Tayo madaming bisyo. Hirap na.
Ay, hindi na kaya yung ganyan. Yung mga collectibles na ganyan. Stressful yan.
Sobra. One time may mga nag-aaway na umabot na ng kakasuhan nila yung isa dahil naunahan sila. Yung mga ganun kakalala. Kung isipin mo, pinag-aaway. Seryoso meron, may mga ganun. Ganun na. To the point na nagagawa na sila, tapos demandahan na. Nananakot.
Tapos tatanungin ka ng judge na, bakit kayo nandito ulit? Sunaan niya ako.
Dahil kay Batman.
Ginagawa si Batman sa akin eh. Ano kayang gagawin yung judge sa'yo, no?
Well, so yeah, crazy stuff, no? But fun. I mean, I'm sure you guys get a lot of satisfaction from, what I see behind you. And I'm sure there are people like myself na, hindi ko kaya yung stress ng collecting na ganyan. Pero just seeing you guys have it, and I appreciate yung seeing photos or videos of it. Ako okay na ako dun eh. Pero wow. Hindi ko kaya yung stress eh.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. I mean, if you guys have started and you're continuing it, hands down to you guys. Grabe. Ang hirap
Ano rin
yan. At
naman
any level of collecting, di ba?
If you get
Actually,
a toy, kunyari, tapos, or kunyari may gusto kang toy, tapos lumabas, so iba nakakuha, babalik din naman yun eh. Magkakaroon din naman uli ng chance na may magbebenta.
Meron.
Yeah.
Hindi naman, if you wala, it's not for you then. It's fine. It'll come up again, probably.
And if you really want it, and if it comes back out and a little more expensive, edi it's meant to be.
Ayun lang.
Yeah.
It's meant to be.
Parang yung
Ay,
Hulkbuster, no, Albert?
Yung Hulkbuster. Mahal, 50K. Tapos ngayon, nasa 60K yung second edition. So,
Oh,
mga ganun, hindi na namin bibilin yun actually.
60K para doon.
Yun
Yeah,
yung
pero if you
tipong,
search for it, yun yung ano, yung Hot
may
Toys
mga memes
Hulkbuster.
may mga memes na lumalabas naka-diaper pa nga yung Hulkbuster nila kasi sobrang valuable. Kaya dala nila sa bahay.
pang-asar no? Just to show everyone. Eh,
Ang ano doon, kasi laki talaga ng bata yung Hulkbuster.
Wow! Kinaba.
Malaki. O, parang sanggol.
Saan mo ilalagay dito sa bahay mo yan? Mayari. Nandito yung anak ko, wala, sira na yan.
Yun. Mga bata, pag ganito, for display, hindi mo, mahirap ang hirap may pagkumpirensya siya sa bata, syempre. Gusto nila laruin, gusto nila. Sayaw siyang bantay ka talaga kung ano gagawin. Titingnan mo, buksan mo yung glass cup. Yun.
Wag.
Kasi naman po yung mga pamangkin niya.
Pang-display sa panglaro.
Pang-display.
sila Ramon yung yung nag-coin ng phrase na one for daily use and one for archive. Nung tinanong sila tungkol sa FHM magazine. Daily. Yeah, so good time.
May question sa inyo, Eric tsaka Albert. Anong marerecommend nyo na display cabinet para hindi magalaw ng mga kids? Ayan, magandang question.
Sa akin, glass club, tapos may lock siya sa taas. So, anti-bata talaga siya.
Tsaka may kuryente.
May kuryente.
Hindi siya talaga nabubuksan.
Pwede ko magpagawa
Yung kay Daman, prone yan. Kay Sir Eric, prone yan sa bata.
Oo nga pag dinala ko yung anak ko dyan,
Actually, kahit hindi bata, pag nandyan ako, nilalaro ko yung mga yan kasi di naman sa akin.
Si Albert pala yung bata dyan.
Yung mga Iron Man yan, one time yung mga Iron Man na yan, yung set na nasa likod niya, lahat naka-dirty finger yan. Pag lasing na ako, umalis kami. Naka-dirty finger lahat ng Iron Man na yan.
Oo, nakita ko yung kinabukasan Parang...
Neil Patrick, kailangan rin pumunta sa bahay ni Eric kasi mukhang maganda rin. Baka tayo din maglalaro din dyan habang kausap si Eric.
Ay, hindi, nakalock yung kwarto.
May replica scan, no?
Hindi nakalock yung cabinet, yung kwarto nakalock.
Kwarto.
Tapos, sobrang realistic niyan yung ibang toys, like for instance, etong toy na to, may-ari to, literal may-ari siya.
Ha?
Inubaran mo siya, meron siyang ari.
Hinubaran mo? Just to cheat.
Hindi. pero meron. Yung sa kanya kasi puro babae. Nung una kong binili to, nagulat ako Sabi ko, ba't ganito? Tinanggal ko, tapos tinago ko. Siyempre, mamaya, makita ng bata. Meron. Pati yung mga babae may moves.
Bert, yan yung Phison Phison body yan.
Phison yung
kasi. Parang flesh na yung niya, yung skin. Para talagang parang silicone yan So malambot.
Don't they make sex dolls too?
It's the same material.
Yeah.
Wow. So
Pero
paano yan?
Tama lang kay Logan yun. Pag tinanggal mo, babalik ulit. Diba? Regeneration pa ito rin.
So yung mga ganyang statue talaga is made for collectors. Hindi siya made for kids statue. So kasi ganyan ka detail. So siyempre pag binigay mo sa bata,
Meron ganun. Nagulat din ako actually. May ganun.
First time ko kasi hindi ko pa natatry, hindi pa ako nakakolekta ng ganyan. So hanggang Gundam lang talaga ako at saka Atomica. Ayokong umakyat eh. Pag umakyat ako baka patulog ako sa garahe.
Tama.
Ganda
Actually,
rin
sir,
ng Gundam ah.
At least,
May Gundam ako eh.
my God.
Gundam.
Hindi ko alam yung pangalan nila or kung ano. Hindi ako familiar do sa series eh. Gusto ko lang kasi yung pag binubuo, tsaka ang ganda talaga tingnan eh, yung mga Gundam pag natapos mo.
Astig
nakabuo.
pag natapos eh. Tapos pagka naka-base pa, may base pa siya. So, astig eh.
Kaya,
Yun. Hanggang Gundam lang ako tsaka Atomica Hot Wheels. Hindi na ako, ayoko nang tumaas pa, mayayari na talaga ako.
Pero, so guys, Boss Eric, Boss Albert, ano yung final destination nyo dyan sa mga toys nyo? Do you have a dream or a plan na, okay, I'm gonna have one room in my house for this and this is how I want it to be displayed? Or that's it? The way you have it now, that's that?
For me,
sige Bert.
Sige.
yeah, for me, ngayon wala pa kasing sariling room. So yun, dream ko magkaroon ng sariling man cave like kay Sir Eric. Yun, lahat ng Xbox ko, PlayStation ko, tapos kasama tong toys. So, yung talagang, for me lang, room for me. So yun, as of now kasi cab pa lang na meron ako. So yun.
Sa akin
How about
naman,
you, Ansel?
may room na kaso wala ng space. So, yun yung ano ngayon. Actually, wala ng space. So, nag-add ako ng mga few more shelves para madagdagan. Pero siguro in the future, although hindi ko alam kung paano, yun, palakihin yung room.
Bahay na, buong bahay na.
Is that everything or may mga naka-box ka pang hindi naka-display?
Nakatago.
I don't believe in putting toys in boxes. Para sa akin, if you have toy, you should like display it or at least hold it, di ba? Hindi lang yun nasa box na anong gagawin nun sa box tapos lalagay mo sa cabinet. Para hindi mo makikita.
Tama.
Gusto ko yung nahahawakan. Ay, gano'n ka.
Na-hurt ako.
Ibig sabihin yung Gundam mo, hindi mo mabubuo.
Assembling na natin, sir.
Ano ba?
Tapos
Naka-box pa rin siya hanggang ngayon. Pati yung presyo galing Japan, hindi ko tinatanggal yung presyo.
Yun, may mga types of collector pala. Yung box collector, ito mga loose collector, katulad sa amin ni Sir Eric. So may mga ganun types of collector.
Box collector pala tawag sa akin.
Yung mint siya na sa box. So, kahit yung box mismo ayaw nila magasgasan. Tapos bibenta kasi nila actually. Yun yung purpose nun. Gusto nila ibenta.
Original condition.
Para i-preserve lang nila. I-preserve nila for now. And eventually, tumagal, bibenta nila. Higher yung value. Yung ba yung balak mo? Di ko sure yun yung balak mo. Rob.
Ako, plano ko tumaas yung presyo para may value na. So, doon titingnan. Siyempre, parang investment ika nga.
No. Hindi, niloloko pa lang ako. Sarili mo sa investment. Ako din, niloloko. Everyday, sinasabi ko, investment to.
Investment.
Hindi rin. Investment tapos nilabas.
Like for ito, bumili lang ako kahapon na ito. Isang araw, Yossi lang. Itong Yossi niya, nagko-cost ng 200, tapos yung plus shipment. Pero kung titingnan, kung isipin mo talaga, parang kaya kong gawin.
200 pesos na yan?
200 pesos na yan.
Pero original siya.
Original. Parang kit bash siya ng 1/6 scale. May mga nagbebenta ng parts by parts. So, yun.
Wow. So, iba rin yung presyo ng mga accessory. Hindi kasama yan sa original na set.
Actually, mas mahal pa accessory nila. Kunyari, yung sando nito, mas mahal pa sa sando ko. Kasi sabi na 500. sando ko nabibili sa Tiangge ng 50, sa TAD. Actually,
Grabe. Grabe pala yan.
oo.
Yun yung
Nabibihisan siya,
tinatawag na ano, fit
inaasar nga ako ng
bashing.
wife kong Barbie, oo. Nabibihisan siya, natatanggal.
Gawan mo siya ng yung jersey ni Jaworski.
Oo.
Naka-Hinebra siya, no?
Pwede.
Kayo din ba, Sir Eric? Ganyan din? Nag-ano din ba kayo ng mga gamit niyo?
Binibihisan niyo ba?
Binibihisan mo ba isa-isa lahat yan?
Oo, with Barbie si
Oo,
Sir
meron
Eric.
meron
Babaeng
ako
sa
diyan.
kanya, eh. Ayun,
Supergirl.
Supergirl.
Super
Ayun,
good. Ay,
ayun,
Nabibihisan yan.
nabibihisan.
nabibihisan. Parang kung ano yung
Grabe.
kay Albert, 'pag hinubad mo, ganyan din yung
Oo.
ano
Ewan
niya,
ko ba't
babae.
lalaki kasi
Reload
iniisip ko
din si Super.
Gusto mo lalaki.
pag iniisip ko rin, eh. Kasi
Reload din si Supergirl.
Hindi ko
pag inapansin ko, di ko naman na-expect na meron siyang gano'n. Nagulat din ako, siyempre. Yung kay naman pera pala niya gusto yung babae kasi siyempre pag inubaran mo, yung babae gusto.
hindi.
Kaya hindi niya ako sinabihan.
Hindi.
Nagulat din ako actually.
Ngayon,
So yun, isa lang siya.
actually,
Isa lang yun.
nagulat
Isa
din
lang
ako ngayon
yung
ko nalaman na may ganyan pala. Akala ko kasi ganyan lang kung ano. Kasi meron akong
Barbie,
Aki,
walang ari.
hindi. Kasi si Akira Sendo ng pangalan to ng Slam Dunk na naka-box. So napapalitan siya ng winter clothes, summer clothes, tsaka yung basketball na niya na damit. Yung kanya naman may parang boxer sa loob. So wala hindi akala ko lahat ng statwa ganun. So lahat ng kasi para lang siyang statwa na nakahawak sa bola. So papalitan mo lang yung uniform niya. Yun. Kaya nagulat ako na may ganun pala sa iba na pagka or dahil luma na yung kasi si Akira Sendo 90s pa eh. Ewan ko yung ngayon medyo ano na ngayon siguro.
Ay,
Ay na.
tawag diyan yung Phison. Phison yung ano
Phison,
nung ganyang
Mm,
figure. Eh.
Phison.
Usually ano yan, ah, ano ba yan? Mabibili mo yan yung parang naked lang eh. Tapos ikaw naman talaga maglalagay ng damit.
Mm.
body lang siya actually. Tapos bilang mo, lalagyan mo ng ulo, kung sinong trip mong buuin.
Ito ba yung nag-iiba yung pwede mong tanggalin yung ulo tsaka mukha pa iba-iba, minsan galit, minsan nakangiti, ganun ba yun? Ito ba yun?
Pwede. Depende actually. Hindi, body lang siya, body lang talaga siya. Tapos, nakakabili ka kunyari sa Shopee, kung trip mo yung bumuo ng Wolverine, katulad ng ginawa ko, makabili ka ng ulo ni Wolverine ng 3K to 2K yung range. Tapos yun, mabibili ka rin yung cloth niya na 1.5. So yun. Tapos yung sando, pantalon, yan, bibili mo na lang siya.
Ang
Ikaw lang bibili.
ang mahal na pala niyan, mahal na bisyo din. May bisyo
Oo.
na bisyo pa.
May skinny jeans ba si Wolverine?
Ay, yung
Baka
jacket pa nga, pag taglamig, sinusuotan ko naman, baka lamigin eh.
Baka lumigi. Leather jacket. Mahal din pala yan, grabe. So,
Wow, dami palang options. I didn't know na pwede palang mag-assemble ng akala ko all the while it was always a full built thing unless ikaw yung nag 3D print at inassemble mo. Kasi nakita ko rin when I got interested in 3D printing for a while until I found out how much those damn things cost. Pwede ka pala gumawa ng malaking figure despite the small output of a 3D printer. Ipiprint mo yung parts tapos i-assemble mo pala siya, no? Boss Eric. Pwede pala yon.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, that's what ganun usually ginagawa ko eh. Kasi yung mga statues ko is I think mostly mga at least 1 foot high. So yung 3D printer is probably around that range or smaller. So talagang you're forced talaga to parang buuin siya, i-cut yung figure. Tapos tsaka mo na ibubuuin.
Yeah, because when I was looking at some 3D printers, I think some of the cheaper ones in the range of 12 to 15,000 can only print at most, I think, 12 by 12 by 12 centimeters. So hindi rin siya ganun kalaki, no?
Yeah.
So you really have to be creative about if you want to scale something up, how you're gonna cut it into pieces and print that out, no, and assemble it.
Yeah,
Pero ang
exactly.
galing. The whole 3D printing thing is amazing.
Madaming pwedeng gawin sa 3D printing.
Oh,
At saka actually may
Oo,
3D printer din ako pero hindi ko nagagamit.
Maganda si 3D printer. Parang, ay, gusto ko ng DL44 ni Han Solo. Hanap ka ng file, print mo, meron ka na. Parang gusto ko ng gun ni Boba Fett or helmet ni Boba Fett. Marami naman diyang file. So, ayun, meron na akong na helmet ni Boba Fett.
so you just have to be really creative with how you paint it also, no? I mean,
Yeah, it's the painting part. It's fun. It's because I like working talaga yung hand painting, working with my hands. So it's a lot more fun for me. Tsaka yung satisfaction nandun na you can buy something, but this thing I actually made, I actually printed it, I painted it, I sanded it down. So there's a lot more satisfaction for you when you have it on display.
yeah, lalo na if it's, if you're able to put together something that's life size, no? Supposedly, and just make it look like it was bought off the shelf. Galing.
Galing.
Man, I would buy a 3D printer for that, but it's too damn
Yeah.
expensive.
Bili mo na lang yung akin, Neil. Hindi ko na ginagamit.
Ano na yan, binentahan pa ako. Ano ba yan? Yan
Yung
ba yung
papaturo kay Eric
yung
ng
prusa, yung
may 3D
ina-assemble?
print. Oh,
Rav?
Sa
akin,
reality.
ANET. ANET. ANET A8 yung
Init,
akin.
oh.
So,
Umiinit pa yung niya, extruder.
nagamit ko siya. Oo, napaso na ako dun.
Sorry, Tito Joke.
Uy, ANET ko. Ayun.
Anyway, guys, it's getting a little late, but you know what? Thanks so much for joining us, and we look forward to checking out your collections in person. Pag nag-lift yung pandemic, mukhang nakakatuwa talaga yung. I mean, we'd like to hear the stories. I'm sure you have stories behind the different figures behind you, and that's really something we'd like to probably hear in person. Anyway, before we let you go, is there any ways that people can see your things, like not your things, your displays? You have a Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah. Meron kaming group which is yung na-mention kanina, yung Pinoy Budget Toy Collectors. Yun. So, lumadami na yung community doon. So, everyone is welcome to join.
Okay.
And then, Sir Eric yung ala.
Yeah, for the 3D printing, pinapost ko siya. I have a page sa FB. It's called Epic Customs. You can check out ko yung mga latest na ginagawa ko doon.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah. Ayan, very nice and very informative. Magandang
That was
madaming
fun,
tutunan
yeah.
sa bagong bisyo.
Parang gusto ko ulit ng 3D printer. Just so I can print out a DL44, man.
Ako si Mandalorian. Gusto ko yung spaceship ni Mandalorian.
Oh,
I
yung
can-
Razor Crest.
Oo.
You know what it reminds
There's
me of?
actually a model
Like
for
a
that.
combi, a Volkswagen combi, no?
Oo,
Yung
parang
vibe
comfy.
niya, ng Razor Crest.
Kaya,
There's a
saludo kay
model
John
for that out
Fabri.
there.
Talaga? So I'm sure you just download it, no? And then print it out.
Yeah, but it's for sale. You have to buy it pa.
Ah, what? Hindi,
How much?
magkakaroon din ng libre yan.
Sana
How
hanap
much yun?
tayo.
Oo.
How much yung How much? Yung design yung
Hindi ko alam eh. Saan ba yun? Usually nasa mga $20 yung file lang.
Pwede, pwede na.
$20.
Pwede na. Ano, Neil? Kuha tayo, Neil.
Kaya ako,
Print tayo.
ako bibili nung nung spool, tapos print natin sa inyo, benta natin.
Sige.
Papaint natin kay Sir Eric. Sosyo-sosyo tayo, di ba?
Oo, pwede.
Pwede, sige.
Actually, Neil, malapit lang siya sa'yo eh.
Ha? Talaga?
Malapit lang siya sa'yo.
Patay tayo dyan.
Tayo, tayo.
Sinabi ko nga sa inyo, nag-start ako Babe Flower si Sir Eric. Tawa, yan na. Tapos na.
Ayan na.
Ilang
Pero
beses na ako invite sa bahay niya.
imbis na mag-drugs ako, di ba?
Oo.
Diyan
Gusto
nag-start.
Tama, tama.
Imbis na mong babae tayo, di ba? Well, sige. Ayun.
Alright.
Thank you, Albert, Eric. Pinaunlakan niyo aming thank you for guesting in our show. And thank you for giving your expertise to us with toys. So yun, tulad namin, namamolekta din kami, pero in a different way naman yung sa amin. So yeah. Thank you so much. And wish na next time mag-guest pa namin kayo ng mga darating na episodes.
Cool.
Tapos let us know kung meron kayong mga events para maano din namin maano din namin dito sa verified page. Kat,
Okay,
Pat?
Okay.
Thank you,
Thank you din,
Titos.
guys. Thanks sa pag-invite sa amin.
Sige.
Alright.
Good night. Good night.
Bye, sir.
Alright, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night. Yun.
Wow.
Gandang,
Oh, wow. Galing.
Siksik na naman ang episode natin ito. Episode 8.
Oo.
Ang dami nating natutunang bago.
Ano talaga ang mga hobbies no? They really when you get into a hobby, something like that, collecting, kahit ano pa, once you become passionate about it, it just grows.
True.
Promise na ako mag-stop ako eh.
Ako, buti wala akong pera kaya wala akong pambili.
Ayun na.
Na lang ako.
Ayun. So,
Yung magandang option sana yung mag 3D print para if you want something, you can make it.
yes. Actually, yung reason ko kung bakit ang problema, hindi ako marunong gamitin. Complicated pala siya. So,
I wanted to get a 3D printer once before, nung bago pa lang siya. Because I wanted to put together a lightsaber hilt. Diba? Tapos, yun nga. Then I thought, oh crap, I have to paint the damn thing. And
ang dami pang gagawin. Kasi usually, yung PLA is puti or resin.
or whatever color, diba? So you have to sand it down. You have to, daming gagawin.
Meron ding glow in the dark na PLA tsaka resin. So, astig siya. And the reason din naman kumuha ako nun kasi para lang yung mga pyesa na wala na, yung mga, kunyari, yung mga plastic ng kotse.
Yeah, you can print it to scale, diba?
Yeah. So, yan. Dami naman tayo natutunan. It was a great episode. 8th episode. Kahit na medyo mabagal ang ating internet, nakaraos. Yun. So, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe in our episode. So, abangan niyo po ang aming next episode. Mas madami pa tayong pag-uusapan. Ang verified ay hindi lang kotse, meron pa kayong gadgets, laruan, at kung ano-ano pa. So,
all sorts. Yeah. Anything
abangan
you like,
niyo.
we like.
Anything Tito. Sila Tito.
Sobra. Maybe in the future we'll talk to other collectors of other toys. There's so many na pwedeng pagkagastusan at pagkabaliwan, and it's just really amazing the amount of time and space and money that some of
Yes.
our friends devote to their hobbies. We will also be interviewing in the future some cosplayers because that in itself is a whole other subculture connected to ano din eh, to
Toys.
collectibles because they
Toys.
do look like the characters that people collect, and
Exactly.
Exactly.
it's pretty amazing how all that ties in together. So that said,
Yeah.
it's another Saturday night, and it's already past our bedtime, mga tito. Dahil pandemya, maaga tayo dapat natutulog.
Ayun. So, thank you. Good night. See you on our next Saturday, same time, same episode. Ay, same channel. same same channel. Okay.
Check us out at our
Bye.
links below. Bye,
Mhm.
Titos.
Bye, guys.
And bye.